Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The bold and the beautiful duo Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester just boarded a one-way train to Splitsville, and it's all about their daughters. This is an unusual situation. Plus, their seemingly impending breakup differs from other splits of theirs. Because Hope Logan's Annika Noel at the center of the controversy, this plot is dangerous for them and their destiny. Now, I do doubt B and B keeps them split for good if they fracture. But because these circumstances are unique, the outcome could be different. Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, have strong differences of opinion right now on Bold and the Beautiful. With past splits due to cheating, scandal, and family interference, Brooke and Ridge know how to navigate those challenges. And when Ridge's children have borne the brunt of Brooke's dislike and verbal bashing, he turned the other cheek. But with the tables turned on Bold and the Beautiful and Brooke's daughter being bashed by Ridge, there's a double standard. Check out the breakdown of the dangers of this dilemma from Belinda at Soap Dirt below. This really could be a disturbing new dent in their destiny on the CBS soap opera. For decades, Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester have been the undeniable soulmates of the Bold and the Beautiful. Their connection has transcended marriages, affairs, betrayals, and more than a few scandalous scandals. Through it all, fans have clung to the belief that no matter what, these two would always find their way back to each other. What if this iconic love story isn't being shattered by another of Brooke's accidental kisses or Ridge's oh-so-susceptible heart, but instead by the very legacies they've created, their daughters? Because this time, Brooke and Ridge's epic romance may not be destroyed by each other, but by the women they raised. Let's start with Hope Logan, Brooke's daughter. Sweet, virtuous, level-headed Hope, until she wasn't. Until she set her sights on Thomas Forrester, the son of Ridge, a man with a history of obsession, manipulation, and let's not forget, mannequins. Despite warning after warning, despite everyone in her life sounding the alarm bells, Hope fell, and not just a little. She tumbled headlong into Thomas's designer arms, casting aside loyalty, trust, and her marriage to Liam like last season's fashion line. And Brooke? She watched it all happen, horrified, helpless, and haunted. Haunted by the mirror image of her own reckless choices. She saw in Hope what Ridge saw in her all those years ago: temptation, chaos, the allure of a forbidden flame that burns everything in its path. But it wasn't just Brooke seeing the ghosts of mistakes past. Ridge had his own reckoning. Enter Steffy Forrester, Ridge's daughter, and the self-appointed guardian of the Forrester family name. She's a business powerhouse, a fierce mother, and arguably the most emotionally intelligent woman on the canvas right now. And she has no intention of letting Thomas get hurt or manipulated again. Steffy is convinced Hope is using her brother, toying with his heart while still grieving her marriage. And when Steffy has an opinion, she makes sure everyone knows it. Loudly, repeatedly, ruthlessly. But it doesn't stop there. Steffy's distrust of Hope has reignited all her old animosity toward Brooke, fueling decades of tension between the Logan and Forrester clans. And when Ridge tries to play peacemaker, he finds himself torn between the two most important women in his life, his wife and his daughter. Let's rewind. Ridge has left Brooke before, many times. For Taylor, for Shauna, for pride, for spite, and occasionally just for fun. Brooke has been unfaithful, emotionally fickle, and catastrophically impulsive. And still, they've always come back. But this time, it's different. This time, Ridge doesn't see his wife, he sees his daughter's pain. He sees Steffy furious, heartbroken, and betrayed by a Logan woman again. He sees history repeating itself in Technicolor, and suddenly, loving Brooke feels like disloyalty to his own flesh and blood. And Brooke, she's looking at Hope and wondering if she's failed her as a mother. if she's passed down more than beauty and resilience, if she's passed down the very impulses that destroyed her own relationships, if, somehow, her daughter is doomed to dance the same dizzying waltz of self-sabotage. Here lies the burning question: can Brooke and Ridge's love survive the fallout from their daughter's war? When Ridge walks away from Brooke, it's not with anger, it's with exhaustion, a different kind of heartbreak, the quiet kind, the kind that says, "I love you, but I can't keep choosing you over everything else." And Brooke, for once, doesn't beg him to stay. She watches him go, not because she's stopped loving him, but because maybe this time loving him means letting go. Maybe it's daughters, not mistresses or misunderstandings, that finally break what seemed unbreakable. With Ridge and Brooke drifting apart, the ripple effects are enormous. The Logan Forrester alliance is shattered. Family gatherings become cold wars. Every interaction is layered with mistrust. Hope continues her dangerous dance with Thomas, while Steffy keeps watch like a hawk, ready to swoop in and rescue her brother at the first sign of heartbreak. Brooke retreats, licking her wounds and perhaps wondering if she's truly lost Ridge for good this time. She's not just battling Steffy anymore. She's battling herself, her past, and the reflection of that past in her daughter's eyes. And Ridge? He stands at the center of a storm, still loving Brooke, still loving his daughter, but perhaps finally realizing that he can't have both. Is this truly the end for Brooke and Ridge? Is destiny just a word now, empty, cracked, and useless against the power of bloodlines and generational drama? One thing's for sure, Hope and Steffy have become more than supporting players. They are the new architects of this family saga. Their choices, their conflicts, and their unresolved emotions are pulling the strings now. Maybe Ridge and Brooke will find their way back to each other again, but it won't be because destiny said so.